Hey, I'm doing a live video again. And I feel that I'm doing it for the kind of the same reason I was doing it the other day. Like I've been thinking about just how technology connects us, helps us with communication, because technology defines the evolution of our species. So all this Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, everything, it's part of our evolution, albeit in the digital realm. It helps us with connectivity and communication, and since the I can't even say since the advent of the internet, but social media and being able to put out what you feel, no matter how wild it is. Like, you ever read like the rants and raves on Craigslist? Holy shit, that's fucking wild. But that's like the beauty of our species is, like, I feel the need to be heard, and now I have like a potentially global forum in which I can express myself, whether or not one person hears me out or a million people hear me out. I think that's the beauty of technology, and now that we have all this stuff live and all that, but I feel that I like it because I rarely do shit like this. And something that I was touching on in the video I made the other day was it feels like fucking therapy. Like, it's very therapeutic. Some people, I feel, ooh, see, the personal communication and all that's coming back. I feel that some people use the internet as therapy, or some people feel that the internet's going to be therapy, and they don't get what they initially wanted out of it, and it drives them fucking mad. And I am sipping again. That's probably why I'm doing this. But I understand that, fuck, maybe a handful of people will watch this. But speaking out loud, that's something I've done my whole life. I'm a talkative, loquacious motherfucker. And I'm sure I just love hearing myself talk. I'm sure that's part of it too. And being up here in Montana, it's very isolating, and I've embraced the isolation for the most part, because I've learned a lot about myself and I've grown a lot. Hmm. And the growth isn't like huge leaps and bounds, but definitely things like within myself that I've seen. I'm like, holy shit, like, that's definitely not how you were like 4 months ago. That's not how you were a year ago. That's not how you were 10 years ago. And it's not exponential growth. There are some things where I'm like, holy shit, like, that was really quick growth, but I'm growing a lot, and a lot more is coming into focus because when I went back to LA in July, it was fucking, oh shit, Big Skags, what up? I'm sitting here, what's the word? Proselytizing? Proselytizing? And talking about exactly doing this. Like, this is my fucking therapy. I'm realizing this is kind of my therapy. I'm in a little teeny tiny town. They got some kind of anger management shit here. but it's on Thursdays. It doesn't matter what day it is. I work 7 days a week. And I felt for like the last year, like I need to go back to a therapist. Like, not that like I'm wild or crazy and I got fucked up shit in my head. It's like, no, I just need somebody to talk to, give me a bit of feedback, and just being up here with all my thoughts in my head, it gets overwhelming sometimes. And I think, what was it? Oh, the last little video I made in my story. I was like, oh, I was watching my story from yesterday. I think I like watching myself. Like I'm not gonna fucking be ashamed to admit it. Like I'm a bit of a narcissist. Like I like watching myself. Hey, meow, meow. I like talking to cats too. And I feel it's therapeutic, just talking and hearing myself, communicating with myself, and that's something that I really got to do in this last year, being up here. Like, yeah, I came up here with a couple other dudes, and we were kind of like stuck in a shitty situation, and it was just us, but being isolated, forcing myself into isolation, it was kind of forced upon me, but I also embraced it. It's like, what the fuck else am I gonna do? I'm by myself. Like, am I gonna cry and snivel? And I didn't cry, but I was definitely sniveling and in some woe is me shit. And that was just like on a resource level and sustaining my bottom line level. Yeah, self-love while I'm smoking cigarettes and drinking. No, that's the other part too, is like I understand I smoke, I drink, I'm not fucking perfect, but I definitely do. You know, people are like, oh, if you smoke, if you drink, you don't love yourself. Like, all right, well, somewhere deep down inside, yeah, I'm probably hurting, but I love myself. I love myself. I'm fucking awesome. That's something that I was saying in this piece that I did last year. Like, I tell myself all the time, I'm awesome. I know I'm fucking awesome. It's not a hubris thing. Like if I wrote down all the shit that I did and I look at it, fuck, that dude's fucking awesome. If I didn't know who it was, that's fucking awesome what that guy's doing in his life. All right, brother. Stay warm and manifest Big Bear, dude. Dude, actually, you and I need to talk about Big Bear, because maybe we can work something out with my fucking dad. Because I'll talk to you later. But Big Bear is still, I fucking love Big Bear. And this probably isn't the healthiest outlet, but it's definitely healthier than keeping things inside and letting it fester and be stagnant. And I think all this shit saved. Oh, I hope it saves to my phone. That last shit I was talking about, like the parallels between the four horsemen of the apocalypse and the four noble truths, that didn't save, but I did watch it a couple times, and I was like, holy shit, I was making some damn good sense while I was drunk. But I don't know, I hold on to a lot of, it's fucking crazy. This little fucking square right here is like my fucking therapist right now, and it's just me talking to myself on video, like in a mirror. But that's what I love doing. Talking to myself in a mirror. I think more people need to do it. Just sucks. The little camera's right there, but I'm looking at the screen. Like, I like looking myself in the eyes and being real with myself. Like, all my discrepancies, indiscretions, faults, awesome parts, looking myself in the eyes and telling myself what I need to hear, because I, like, deep down, like, I'm not a stupid dude. Like, I know what I need to do, And sometimes I get a little lackadaisical and lazy about it. Which is kind of like the reason, that's part of the reason why I'm doing this video. Let's see, I've been off work for, what, like 3 hours? I did a shit ton of laundry yesterday. And a lot of stuff I put away. But there's still a lot of stuff I gotta fold, and I got dishes to do. And I'm probably gonna watch this later, so I probably need to just tell my, like, if I get all stupid, do your fucking dishes and fold your laundry, dude. Lee, I'm talking to you. Fucking do what you need to do. I think that's why I'm I'm doing this. It's therapeutic and motivating for myself. Because I definitely had a bit of a heartache and heartbreak recently. And I'm trying to put on a happy face. And I can't let somebody else's reality that isn't... Ooh, this is getting uncomfortable. I can't let somebody else's reality that doesn't coincide in the manner that I wish it to. I can't let that bring me down. Like, I'm only human, it's going to, I understand that. But I can't dwell on it. I can't be resentful. Although that's like the quick thing that I go to. But I've been actively working on letting things go. That's kind of like the main theme. Besides patience for the last couple years, letting things go is probably like the second on my list of like things in my life that just, it comes so easily to me. Like, it comes so easily to be impatient and the want, the quick, like, instant, not instant karma, that's not what I meant. The instant gratification, and also like when I feel that I've been wronged or underappreciated or taken advantage of, the resentment and the vengeful feelings, like, in the forefront of my consciousness, I can say that's fucked up, it's counterproductive, it's negative, it's not moving forward. Like, I know that. But still under that is, I feel vengeful, resentful, and angry and sad. Like, well, that's like even deeper. Like, all those feelings, it's sadness. That's like kind of why I feel like I want to go back to anger management, because that was one of the biggest lessons that I learned in anger management, was that the underlying feeling of anger is sadness. Like, what's transpired in the last couple days, my quick reaction, even though I didn't express it, was anger, because I understood somebody else's life, somebody else's consciousness, somebody else's whatever they're doing in their life. One, it's not productive for me to be mad at them. Two, I have no right to be mad at them. So if I look at the whole situation and what I was manifesting for, it didn't come to fruition because there was another half of that manifestation, and that other half did not I wonder. I wonder what, because it's not my place to place an expectation on a person, but at the same time, when somebody is committing to something, you can. I expect somebody to. I expect somebody to follow through with their commitment. Um, and to own their accountability. Because I'm like that. Because I remember when I was growing up, a lot of the shit that a lot of the conflict that I had was kind of encompassed by a deflection of blame. It's because somebody else did this. And even now, there are certain things in my life where my immediate thing is because of an outside influence, that's why I can't or I couldn't follow through with a commitment. But digging deeper under that, and it's nothing really profound. It's just chipping off a little layer of the ego. What was my involvement, or how was my involvement integral to the outcome of whatever situation? So that's something that I've been dealing with. You can't talk at anybody. You can't force anybody to do anything. Although it's very intriguing to me, like casting spells and weaving magic in which you can manipulate your reality. And that becomes a slippery slope. Like something I'm very intrigued about. And I'm gonna make a real, I don't want to say high quality because I'm still learning. Not even learn. I'm learning and I'm dabbling in videography and in video content creation. But I definitely want to make a video about Onision, Onion Boy. Because his case is significant in the fact that he rose to popularity like at a time where, and even now, we're like, as a species, we're still trying to understand like internet and how content becomes virulent. Because it's like, dude, this guy got like famous off of wearing a banana suit, saying I'm a banana, and then what he's done to other people is fucking horrible. That guy's a piece of shit. And you know what? On the outside surface, I can say that guy's a piece of shit. But that's something that I've seen throughout all the testimonies about how he was or how he is that dude's hurting. He's fucking childish as shit. He's fucking childish. And he's gone through some kind of trauma in his life where he is stuck in this childish mentality, and that's why he appeals to younger people, and that's why he's a fucking predator too. It's like, dude, you're fucking my age. I think he might even be a year older than me. He looks like he's like 28, but you know, he's like 33, 34 years old. And he appeals to fucking teenagers because what he's saying, because he has a 34-year-old physical mind, physical body, physical experience, but emotionally somewhere he's fucking stuck in like 14, 15. So he can utilize the wisdom that he has of just being in this plane of reality for 34 years. You can utilize that.
I'm getting in them biscuits. Bet your ass on that.
Oh, hi, babe. I'm going to probably cut this video short. And that's why I'm being my own therapist right now. Your 40 minutes is up. Your girlfriend just texted you. And we'll continue this conversation laterly. This definitely helped me get some stuff off my chest. I don't know about the motivational part because I'm probably going to talk to my girl for I don't know how long. But I need to take a shower and start cleaning up. But if anybody watches this in its entirety, I hope you got something out of it. I know I probably need to hear some of the stuff that I said. It was a little uncomfortable, and those are the most important parts to me. I don't know how long this was, but it was fun, and I got a bit of a release, and it was a bit therapeutic, a bit cathartic. And I'm going to talk to my girl for a little bit, and then maybe I'll hop on in a bit.